You are now tuned in to the real deal.
What is up, guys? It's the real deal. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, we are going to be running a very unique deck today. A deck that actually managed to get into Master Ball. Looks like a crazy deck. It looks like it shouldn't work. Really, really interesting and very, very different. So let's go check it out. I actually found this deck on Reddit and it's by a player called Radix. So big shout out to Radix. I decided to call this deck the Kiss of Death. And yeah, this is it. So we are running double Gengar and double Togekiss. Crazy, crazy deck. So we're running two classic Ghastlies, two Togepi's, two classic Haunters. So with the Haunter as well, you can run the new school version if you wanted to, where you use 2 energy for 40 damage. I guess the benefit of using this one is if you go first, you can evolve Haunter next turn and then just start popping off straight away. So that is a little bit of a benefit. Togekiss, what a beast. 40 damage for 1 energy is pretty crazy. And then we've got the new non-EX Gengar, 140 HP, so that's pretty tanky. We're doing 70 damage with Hypnoblast, and we're putting them to sleep as well, so that can be really good for the stall. Pretty good stall, pretty good damage. And then we've got Togekiss, so 140 HP again, and then we've got the Overdrive Smash, which is just insane. Obviously, Togekiss is going to be like our main nuke, just getting stuff done. So 60 damage, but then every turn after that is 120. And of course, we've got Cynthia in the deck to add on that 50 plus damage as well. So what you want to kind of do is basically your Togekisses are doing the damage, and then Gengar is just there for stall. So you want to try and use them as like as a meat shield. I mean, everyone is just 1 energy for retreats as well. So that's pretty good. Then we've got Pokeballs, obviously, to try and pick up some basics. We've got Mythical Slab as well, which is obviously great because we've got 12 Pokemon, which is just, you know, it's unheard of. And then we've got 2 Professors, obviously great for the cycle, great for just getting the cards that we need. And then Cynthia, with that extra 50 damage for Togekiss, is pretty baller. So this is the deck. Let's go test it out. All right, going up against Gordon. We're going first. I'm going up against a Psychic deck. So it'd be interesting to see what they're running. Probably Giratina. They're running New School Ghastly. It's so rare that people even play these decks anymore, so I'm so surprised to see it. So obviously, we've got our Ghastly. Going to drop the Professor, do some research. Actually, move this water out of the way. All in my face. All up in my grill. Drop that Ghastly. Obviously, we've got loads of stuff that we can do, so we might as well just throw it all out. We've got our Haunter and our Togekiss as well. This is like a great start. I'm sorry, guys, my voice as well, like, just keep getting, just got like a bit of a sore throat. My son got ill. Of course, he made me ill. And I've had this bloody cough for ages. Just so frustrating. I reckon they're running Gengar EX. I wonder if Gengar EX would actually be good in this deck as well. I definitely see it could be a viable option. So we will drop Togekiss. Of course, we're putting energy in. Let's drop the Professor first. See what we pick up. Togekiss, perfect, and a Pokeball. I think this deck is pretty sick. Like the way that you can just pick up cards, and obviously the other thing that's great about this deck as well is that because yeah, there we go. I misread it, but yeah, it's that we only, if someone goes down, we're only giving up 1 point, so it take us out 3 times. But this looks like a legit deck. So Ghastly. Oh, okay. So yeah, that Ghastly, pretty awful. I did try to use it, but it just don't work. But we're still good. We're still in a strong spot. And let's look at the cycle. What? We are 7 cards ahead. Is that right? Damn. This is like insane. This just looks wild. And yeah, we've got so many evolutions as well. Like usually if I'm sort of, you know, playing like a real deck, it's like you struggle to pick up the cards, but not today. I mean, one thing that we're a little bit in trouble of is this Giratina can just wipe Togekiss, but they're going to do damage themselves, and we've got plenty of options. I guess the one thing I don't like about this deck is, I mean, the mystical slabs are great, but you could drop them. Maybe bring in Sabrina or Cyrus. Just a little bit of control there, because obviously Giratina could run away from us. But the Togekiss smash, it's a lot. It's a lot for anyone to handle. And yeah, his Giratina is good to go. So I'm expecting a good old slap. No. The retreat? Gordon? For real? I guess they're trying to just... I don't know what they're trying to do, to be honest. All right, I will put it on Gengar, because at least they can sort of stall. But yeah, they're not really... I guess maybe they're trying to buy time. Maybe they want like a giant cape or something else. Maybe another Pokemon to help tank. I don't know. I do not know what Gordon's up to. Okay, yeah, full energy. They're going to grunt me. The grunts. They are so evil. What? 4 heads. Yeah, that is definitely trying to... The rejection is real. So that Togekiss is a write-off. But it's all good, guys, because we got Togekiss 2.0 right around the corner. So definitely worth the sacrifice. Togekiss is going down no matter what. We're still 2-0. And... Okay, so Togekiss won't actually have enough damage to finish off. Oh no. We just might do it. I don't want to do the maths. I don't want to look like a complete idiot. Yeah, Gordon, you are going down to Funky Town. 2 cards to 7. Oh, so they did catch up with us quite a bit though. Still, 5-card lead is nice. And that's it. It's GG. Gordon, you just got wrecked. Scanoodle. Going second. Nice. And it's a dark deck, so obviously a little bit of a weakness for us. Still want to use Take a Peek first, just because that Togekiss damage is pretty boss. Okay, Ekans, Poison Sting. That's all they do. It's not great. And I guess they're not going to do bonus damage to us. Oh, so Toga is still... Was not aware of that one. So it's quite interesting. Does make it a little bit useful for us that... Okay, a Nidoran deck. So yeah, drop that Mystic Slab. So we'll see what we pick up. Togekiss, there it is. And obviously this deck is all about getting Togekiss and Togetek. And having the Mystic Slabs, they just help because obviously you're getting that third evolution that little bit quicker. But yeah, this is such a sick deck. Okay, tanky Ekans. It's all right. We can heal off this pretty comfortably. And then we will drop the Professor. I will put energy onto Ghastly. Or actually, it depends what we pick up. I will put it on Ghastly though. Just spread the love. Togekiss coming in with that massive, the Fairy Wind. Massive ground and pound on Ekans. Okay, so gone for Arbok. Oh, so that's going to be some big damage there. Does mean that we're going to lose our Togekiss or Togekiss even. Professor first. Hopefully we can pick up. Okay, we're a little bit short, guys, on just some of the other stuff, but we're still good to go. So Arbok, sit down. And hopefully, so I'm not too familiar with Togekiss. It's not a card that I used to offer, but I think as soon as you've done Overdrive Smash once, every turn it should do that extra bonus damage. I think we're just going to have to one-shot everything. We're going to clear the board, guys. But yeah, Togekiss is a real threat. Well, we've got 7 cards left. Just need a Haunter. I think we've got another 2 Pokeballs to pick up as well. And Scanoodle, are they going to quit on us? That is the question. Okay, he's going to sacrifice his snake. Goodbye, Ekans. And this, I just want to say as well, this is I love the artwork on this card as well. So vibrant. Digging the vibes. Yep, so we've got Haunter. Nice. Yep, so that's it. Togekiss. After that, it's like sort of first turn, you just start popping off. Look at that. Togekiss is just ripping through everything. And they've got no energy either. So that is GG. All right, Nidorino. You're going down. Nidoking. Still, we can... and they quit. I didn't even get to get the one shot with Cynthia. They quit on us, guys. They quit. All right, going up against Get Lit. Pokeball free. Seriously? All right, we're going second. They're running a grass deck, saying that they, you can still be a good player and be ranked low. For me, I feel like ladder just comes down to just how much time and energy you can put into the grind. Because it is a real grind. So Eevee, we have to be so careful. Rocky Helmet is actually a great counter to this deck. So I'm actually going to put energy into Togepi. We might end up just sacrificing that Haunter. And we don't have much of a choice. We just don't want to speed up. Basically, we need to use Ghastly as like a meat shield. And that's it. That's all we're going for. Wow. The one shot on Ghastly. Disgusting. So I would not expect Togepi to go down so easily. You lose a Ghastly, you get another one. So yeah, just going to split that energy. I don't see Togetek going down, but just in case, because you never know. And we've got a Togekiss next turn as well, so we should be able to hopefully just plow through this guy. We're going to steamroll. It's running Tangler as well. Very, very strange combo. Okay, heals coming in for Eevee from Nurse Joy. Again? Ooh, I was going to say, that's unreal. But yeah, okay, one shot on the Eevee. And then we'll drop Mythical Slab. Okay, another Togetek, nice. And I would say that's GG. I don't see, like, we can just one-shot everything now. But yeah, this is what I love. I think this is really good against sort of fighting decks, especially like Rampardos. Rampardos is everywhere. And yeah, just if you can start to like just tear through people, then it shouldn't be a problem. Also, I guess one of the strongest things about Rampardos is it's like this deck, you only give up 1 point, and we're doing exactly the same. Yeah, Get Lit. You are about to get put out. Ooh. No Gengar. Yeah, so Tangela gone. I think as well, like, everything's just such low energy cost this deck. So, like, damage is low energy. Obviously, the retreats are pretty much free as well. Everything is just so easy. Okay, so I mean, that's pretty much game over. I don't know how they're going to come back from this. But yeah, Get Lit. definitely change your deck, man. It's not the best. I feel like a little bit of a bully here. And that's GG. Sayonara, sucker! And yeah, Tangler, get the hell out of here. I wonder if he was running, you know, Leafeon EX or non-EX. Be interesting to see. All right, going up against Ania. We're getting second. We're getting up against a grass deck. So yeah, definitely Togepi first. Got the perfect lineup. It's Arceus EX. I just feel like Arceus is dead. I don't see it in ranked at all anymore. Yeah, I still think it's like a good card, but it's not as crazy as when it first came out. I mean, Giratina is way more busted and pretty much everywhere, but Giratina's kind of easy to beat as well. Okay, so we're going to just chip. So we're going to do 120 damage in 3 turns, but Arceus can almost one-shot Togekiss. The only thing is, I really doubt. Okay, so we do have Cynthia as well, which means that I think we're going to surprise them. I don't think they're going to expect the one-shot. But yeah, just... The thing is as well, it's very, very unlikely they're going to be running Giovanni. Oh, those grunts. That energy burn is one of the worst things in the game. For sure. Yeah, we're going to one-shot Arceus. That is GG, man. That is GG. That's why I love this deck. It's just when things sort of go your way, they really go your way. But look at this. We've got Togekiss, we've got our Gengar, Cynthia. I'm expecting them to quit on us. If they don't, I will be so surprised. But look at that. The snipe is insane. And now, all right, so we just did like some crazy damage. But now every hit's going to be 120 damage. We can one-shot all of these guys. And what are they going to be running? They're going to be running... They're running Classic Executor as well. So... No, what? No, this isn't... Is this Classic? I think... What is... Which Executor is this? Yeah, it's obviously Trash Tier. Got Gengar lined up as well, so... We can do, like, solid damage. The only thing I need to be careful of... Okay, they quit. Is that they could play around the board... and try and stall us out a little bit. But... We are just stomping everyone today. All right, going up against Slowpoke. We're going first, and we're going up against the water deck. So, good chance it could be like the classics, the usual suspects. Palkia, Gyarados. This could be a Gyarados EX deck. It's a pretty solid starting hand though. So we've got our Togepi. And another Ghastly. And then Mythical Slab, Haunter, or Togetic would be sweet. That's what I'm talking about. So we've got our perfect lineup. And we can just tear through Palkia. Manaphy. Yep, there he is. One of the strangest looking Pokemon you'll ever see. Very, very questionable. Nice, we've got Haunter though. So I'm going to do some chip damage with Haunter. Just trying to think. Yeah, we will go with Gengar. It just means like by the time Palkia can actually do some damage, it's going to be too late. Might put them to sleep as well. Well, that's fine with me. Can use our Togetic. just need to see. So I could do... Yeah, we definitely want to tank it. So I think, do I want to retreat and sacrifice the Gengar? Probably not. I mean, we're still going to get a turn out of Togekiss anyways. So they're running Blastoise. I was not expecting that. You know, mad props to anyone that plays anything that's off meta. Lapras. Lapras has to be the worst card in the game. I love Lapras, like one of the best looking Pokemon, but just sucks so hard. Actually, we can get away with a sneaky retreat here. I don't want to use Togekiss because of the Rocky Helm is gonna kill us, so we don't want to just throw away points for free. And Palkia put to sleep. So, unlucky. So they might one-shot us, they might not. Just sort of have to see how we do. But we have a massive energy lead over this guy. So it's all good. Just see how they play this. I do feel like we could do with a heal right now. But that's what this deck is. To be fair, higher up in ladder, people don't really use Rocky Helm that often. Skamori. Trying to think, I don't feel like I see it that often anymore. Okay, Mythical Slab. Togekiss, nice, but we got no Togepi. So I'm gonna put energy into the other Haunter. So this Lapras, it does Hydro Pump, so it does 20 damage. Yeah, so it's only doing 20 damage. They got to put all that energy in for it to actually be able to do anything. Just seemed a little bit ridiculous to me. Oh, but Manaphy. That makes sense. Okay. But still 90 damage for 4 energy. That's not easy to pull off. That, you know, Gyarados, Palkia, they will do some crazy stuff for you, but not Lapras. Yeah, Manaphy can't hurt us, can't do anything. Can actually pull off a one-shot on them as well. So, okay, Professor, do your thing. Togepi, yes. There we go. And I'm guessing he's going to be putting out Lapras. Maybe not. Maybe he's going to put out War Turtle. I guess it depends. If I had Blastoise in hand, I would definitely put out the War Turtle. But no, he's decided to go with Lapras. Lapras, yeah, it's going to basically do 0 damage to us, which is fine by me. We've got enough turns to pull this one off. Just need that Togekiss. Yeah, there it is. I've not used Misty either. Yes. And Gengar might even be able to land to sleep. Just have to see. Okay, Professor again. And that's all our cards. So double Cynthia and another Gengar. We're good to go, boys. We are solid. So, yeah, Lapras, sleep. And again, Gengar landing nothing. I feel like they should retreat the Lapras and bring out Blastoise. Yep. Chancellor, such a good looking card. Love Blastoise. When Pokemon Red and Blue first came out, I did get Blue. My brother got Red. But this is GG. He's got to knock out 3 Pokemon. And yeah, this should be just a walk in the park for us. Got 2 Cynthias as well. We are just... It's just too much. It's just too much, this deck. Okay, 110 damage. Yeah, and Blastoise isn't going to be able to one-shot me. Might have Cyrus, so might lose a Togekiss, but it don't matter. It's all about getting that W. Sacrifices will be made. Yeah, it needs... I think they should just drop that to 4 instead of 5. 5 energy is a lot. 100 damage. Yeah, it wasn't quite enough. And there it is, Cynthia with that just insane damage. 170 damage coming from Togekiss. And that is GG, guys. Damn. So, yeah. I mean, I'm loving this deck. It is just pretty simple to play. Definitely a few things that you struggle with, like anyone using Rocky Helm and stuff. They have to go into like survival mode. But early on, you can just wreck people so quickly. Yeah, love it. Such a sick deck. Definitely worth trying out. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave me a cheeky thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe, and I'll see you all in a video soon. Peace!